I want to become a pro composer, and I'm sharing my journey with you. My name is Kevin, and I'm a German in my late 20s. I'm a medical doctor, gamer, and music nerd. I'm exploring the exciting world of music, and I want you to be a part of my journey. I've finished my first year of trying to become a professional orchestral media composer. Let's have a look at the achievements and setbacks of the last year. By the end of 2019, I traveled from Germany to Korea in order to live there. I had also sent my custom-built, self-assembled, tempered glass RGB gaming PC there. I was committed. I got myself a monitor, peripherals, and a MIDI keyboard, the Arturia Keylab Essential, essentially hoping that it would stop making my music sound shit. I played around with Reaper, a great piece of software that I just didn't really understand at that point in time. I required more knowledge that I got from this legendary and handsome man. Wait, that guy? No, this guy. His name is Alex Mukalla, and he had a video about starting as an orchestral music composer and which mistakes to avoid. I was doing pretty much all of them. I then bought FL Studio 20, enrolled in a course on cinematic composing, and finally felt ready to start with my composer journey. I needed sample libraries, and luckily it was around Black Friday at that time. First, I got Full Contact 6 as backbone for my collection, and I paired it with a piano VST, as I'm a pianist and love doodling around. Next up, I was looking for an all-in-one orchestra library giving me control over the different sections of the orchestra. I chose Audio Imperia's Nucleus, which had just come out at that time. It offers strings, brass and woodwind sections, percussion, solo instruments, and even some sound design options. A great package to get started with writing orchestral music. On top of that, I wanted a dedicated strings library. After comparing some products, I chose Cinematic Studio Strings for the lush sound, dynamic consistency, and gorgeous legato. Wait, why is the icon getting smaller? Oh right, because you don't just buy one strings library. Let's get that one too. Next up, percussion. Boy, I had no idea about percussion. I got this big guy, because he looks cool. When you first open up the library, it kinda looks like this, because the illustration takes up like 1/3 of your screen space. But many people don't realize that you can minimize it. I knew I was going to try hybrid orchestral trailer music as well, so I wanted more. I wanted something new, something epic. I picked some drums that basically had those words in their names. So here we have it.
9 companions. So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
2 more upgrades before I was ready to go out and fight evil with my virtual instruments. SSD storage and smile LASIK surgery for my eyesight to get rid of my glasses for the next 15 years. Time for my first real project. I tried to recreate Keiichi Okabe's fantastic song Grandma Destruction from the video game Nier Automata. It was quite bad, but I was filled with determination and I did not give up. 1 month and about 200 renders later, it actually started to sound decent to me. I felt like I had come a long way with only one song. At the beginning of the year, I exchanged FL Studio's stock reverb with Valhalla Room, went through a course for quick orchestral sketching, purchased a mixing book that was too advanced for me, and upgraded my computer's RAM to 32 GB. The end of January sounded like this for me. I took part in the Evenant Composer Challenge. You only had 5 notes, 3 days, and the task to come up with a theme no matter which style or orchestration. I felt proud and excited to have my entry awarded honorable mentions by the jury. It was the first time I've ever submitted something. In February, my Cinematic Studio Strings and Studio Solo Strings got a little baby brother as I expanded my brass palette. My biggest event in February by far was me participating in the scoring contest Score the World. You had to create the soundtrack for a trailer of a nature documentary about the Amazon forest. I spent the entire month on it, and when I got the feedback, I was blown away. They called my orchestration sophisticated, delicate. I felt as if I had just graduated from the white halls of Berkeley. Oh yeah, and then there was the rest of the feedback. It was just an average result, achieved with a very over-average amount of effort. I still got much to learn. In March I bought Fluffy Audio's My Piano in order to support their COVID relief fund. Well, because I like doodling around with the piano. And I learned about the power of the 4% rule for productivity. I opened my YouTube account, where I started to post original compositions and covers for video games and movies. The month of April made me buy Stress of Sampling's amazing Jade Ethnic Orchestra. I had to upgrade my storage again. Then this happened.
Is that an issue?
No. It's not.
Okay, let me explain what that was all about. Spitfire Audio teamed up with HBO to create the Westworld Scoring Contest. A huge prize and eternal fame to be collected. It was my most ambitious project so far and it took me well over a month. I had tons of fun combining synthesizers, a symphonic orchestra, Mongolian throat singers and 8-bit elements. I didn't win, but the style wasn't too far off. I laughed quite a lot when I saw the winner entry also having an 8-bit part. June brought a bit of misfortune into my life. Due to COVID-19, I couldn't get my visa extended and had to fly back to Germany. I was still paying rent for my apartment in Seoul, but couldn't live there. I couldn't see my girlfriend for months. And of course, I lost access to my studio. It really sucked, but I focused on what I can do and not what I cannot. I still had an 8GB dual-core CPU laptop. It's not ideal, but it had to do for now. After all, the borders would open quickly again, right? I saw this time period as an opportunity to get started with video production. I bought a proper microphone and some stuff for it. I wanted to try soundtrack analysis videos, so I wrote a script for one. But it wasn't for another 4 months until I actually published it. I spent July doing holidays in Europe. At least kinda. While chilling on the beach in Greece, Native Instruments and Audio Imperia hit me hard. An epic bundle of Jaeger, Talos, Cerberus, Trailer Guitars 2 and Legacy. A supernova of composing goodness at your fingertips. Press keys, turn knobs, adjust curves, lean back and enjoy success. It was an amazing value bundle. It gave me access to a hybrid trailer orchestra, sound design options, and the amazing solo vocals of Two Steps from Hell singer Merete Soltvedt. In September, I moved to a new home DAW. I downloaded the free version of Studio One 5, loved it, and haven't looked back. September was also the month where I finally left my purest days behind by getting my first performance samples libraries. An emotional and almost cheesy solo violin and the new and epic choir Oceania 2. I am not done yet. Compensating for the frustration of being stuck in Germany on an 8GB RAM laptop, I bought a Theragold 2.5. A cinematic all-star we appreciate for soundscapes like this, but love for gems like this. Seriously, it's awesome, has huge amount of content and is generously priced. I used the Cyberworld expansion to write my song Robo Patrol. In October I flew to Poland. I thought to myself, I'll just wait here for a bit until Corona gets better and South Korea reopens the border again. As of now, I'm still here. I bought the Nectar Impact LX25 Plus as a portable MIDI solution. As you should know by now, no new instrument months are bad months. I was therefore exhilarated when my best friend gifted me some
Uilleann pipes.
Uilleann pipes.
Uilleann pipes.
Uilleann pipes?
Uilleann pipes.
Uilleann pipes.
Uilleann pipes.
Remember that I wanted to do a soundtrack analysis and I wrote a script for it? I finally managed to finish the video. This Concerning Hobbits analysis video was a major milestone for me, as it basically taught me video editing and voice narration. In the video, I took apart one of the Lord of the Rings' most beautiful soundtracks, explained its musical concepts, and also talked about the philosophy behind the series. And another milestone, I challenged myself to upload one video every week to kickstart my YouTube channel and give it some consistency. On Halloween, I joined Evenant's challenge to create a spooky song. I created a funny little cue that also included a little bit of voice acting from my side.
I see you.
And again, I was awarded honorable mentions with it. November started with a bang. I started a mentorship with Pfeffer, who many of you will know as an established professional in the industry. He's just released his album Chaos Theory for the legendary 2 Steps from Hell. Seriously, go check it out. Another Black Friday was around the corner. This year I tried to keep it civil. I bought the heavily discounted thematic strings library of Latest that I had been on the lookout for months. And I got myself the percussion giant Damage 2 for my birthday. Obviously, Stressov made me upgrade my storage again. That was all for Black Friday. Almost. Some more strings and some epic battle horns, because you never know when you need them, right? I'm proud to say that I kept up with my weekly upload schedule for November. In order to make my Black Friday shopping extravaganza look a little bit more normal, I pushed some of the purchases into early December. Very early December. I bought pretty shiny things with lots of buttons that helped me improve my sound quality a bit. And a music box. Everyone loves these. My last purchase of the year were Philip Johnston's Orchestration Recipes. These digestible modules help you reach different sounds of the orchestra and make the most of your sample instruments. I'm excited to try them out in the new year, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on my experiences. As for my YouTube channel, again I managed to fulfill my weekly upload goal. I had now created and uploaded songs for 11 consecutive weeks. Consistency is a very important factor for the YouTube algorithm, and I could see that very clearly. One of my goals for 2021 is to maintain a regular schedule. Speaking of which, let's jump into a lookout for the next year. Success usually does not come overnight. It's a journey that I'm willing to take, and I would absolutely and wholeheartedly appreciate if you would be part of it. I want to maintain a healthy and positive mindset, protecting me from the inevitable setbacks on my further path. At the same time, I will work with focus and purpose to achieve consistent improvement and avoid stagnation. Using these 2 principles, the first thing that I want to improve in 2021 is my craft, my music. On the one hand, this includes the technical aspects, my workflow inside the DAW, mixing and mastering, understanding and properly using compression, EQ, limiters, and improving the overall sound quality of my songs. On the other hand, there is enhancing my musicality, becoming a musical extrovert, getting a deeper understanding of the orchestra, learning about orchestration and instrumentation, and making my writing and arrangements better. Secondly, in the next year I want to get to know more people from the industry. I want to make myself relevant through great music and helpful content. I want to become a part of the game. This involves finding my own identity within the community, getting my computer back for a better hardware situation, and creating useful and entertaining content. Stepping into this community, I want to network and build bridges. I want to be helpful to others and ask for help if I run into obstacles. I want to stay active and up to date. If I succeed in these points, I might be able to slowly start generating my first music-related earnings. We will see. For now, I will continue this journey and hope that you will follow me on the way. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you found this video useful. There will be more to come. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all a healthy and happy new year 2021.